Good Tuesday morning to him. Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for December 17th, 2013. And we have a clipper system that's going to make its way through today. And we're going to have some, it's actually going to be in a two pieces, we think. Going to be an initial wave this morning here, and this is actually the future simulated radar at 2 a.m. This is probably, by the time you're viewing this, is probably already will have moved through. And then this is showing here at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. You can see just some light snow making it over to eastern PA at this point. And then there's a little bit of a lull in the action here. We still get some light snow continuing over here on the eastern side of the state, very broken up over here in the middle. And then we have another surge. It's still continuing all morning here up on the eastern side of the state. But then you have another surge here, and this surge here is actually being shown on several short-range models here. This is 11 o'clock in the morning, and here's noon, and you just get this big thump at the end here of just of heavier snow. So it's not like we're not expecting totals to lower to what we had here. It's kind of like a roundabout way over the last 12 hours or so what these models have been doing here. I've gone away from the original idea of just one massive clipper system with a low pressure going from west to east across the state and very uniformly starting and ending, and that's how we sent our alerts out for that same kind of scenario. But last couple hours here, the short range high resolution models have changed their ideas a little bit. It has a piece of energy breaking off in the morning and kind of sitting over this area here for much of the morning. And then a second thrust here coming here through the very end here. Here again, here's noon, and then there's 1 o'clock, starting to move into northern Jersey. And it says this is some pretty heavy snow falling at this point. But now it's actually changing the end time to a little bit later to the early afternoon because it's doing this. And then later in the day, the NAM and the GFS are also setting up an inverted trough that extends over southeastern PA. Could be some snow showers as far north as the Lehigh Valley, but I think it's further southeast there that we're talking about some snow that would accumulate, maybe a coating to 1 inch or so down by the Philadelphia and point southeast, and especially across Delaware. And this would be on Tuesday night. We're gonna have to watch that. It's gonna be an 11th hour call because we really don't know what that's going to end up doing, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Here's the GFS, and the GFS is doing something very similar. Here's the morning here. Light snow is making all the way over to eastern PA at this point, and into portions of New Jersey already. And then we go to the next time frame, and it's still snowing here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, although this is starting to move away now. The heaviest band is now up into northern New Jersey and southeastern New York in the Hudson Valley. And then we get towards the evening here, and just like the NAM, it's starting to show the area low pressure is very elongated here, and it's starting to show some snow that's still hanging around here from eastern PA down to southeastern PA. And down in Delaware here in South Jersey, we're talking about rain. However, very next frame, the GFS has an inverted trough that sets up over New Jersey here in Delaware and throws back some moderate snowfall, maybe even heavy snowfall. So this is something we have to keep an eye on. If this does in fact happen, this could change the forecast dramatically for these areas. But for right now, we have our final call map as such. This is the 2 to 4 area up in this area in the dark blue. The areas that are circled in red are actually the areas that have the best chance of exceeding 4 inches. And then if you get down here into the light blue, this is a 1 to 3 inch range, and this is our coating to 1 inch range down here in the down by the Mason-Dixon line all the way into South Jersey, except for extreme southern Jersey here. Now, we circle this area here in yellow, and this area would be the wild card area for as we get into the nighttime hours, as we get into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and with that inverted trough. If that does in fact set up, these are the most likely areas to see that we would see any kind of accumulation from that. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how that works out as we get a little bit closer. Go back to GFS now, and I want to move ahead to Friday, because Friday is the next chance of precipitation. We're going to have a warming trend. We have a warming trend this week where temperatures are going to moderate, and by the time we get to Friday, we're going to have temperatures in the 40s to near 50 from north to south, and then we're going to have this cold front here And this is gonna be rain. This is not going to be a snow event. And the GFS is actually suggesting that most of your weekend here is going to feature a lot of rain. Here's Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. You get some showers breaking across, at least western portions of our coverage area at this point. And the same thing for Saturday evening here. Then this thing just loads up. Here's Saturday night and Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, here's Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. So just a tremendous amount of rain being shown here on the GFS, and very warm temperatures well into the 50s, maybe even 60 degrees as you get down towards Philadelphia. We'll have to see how that plays out, but the warming trend is there, but then this front finally moves through and we get back to the cold temperatures again. This is actually showing Christmas Eve here, and there's a storm that's way off the map here down the coast. This is not trying to come up the coast like it was in previous runs, showing a storm here along the coastline that would give snow on Christmas Eve. Right now, this is Christmas Eve at 1 p.m. on the GFS, and here's 7 p.m. You can see we're high and dry right now. Now, this does not mean this is the final solution. This is at maximum range. So there was a storm signal in this area, a couple days ago, but the GFS has now lost it, and we'll have to see how that transpires over the next couple days. Maybe it'll come back. Once you get in this really long-ranged period, that storms have a tendency to do that. They come back and forth. So we'll take a look at that as we get a little bit closer to that. But right now it's a little bit too far out of our forecast range. Let's just focus on the short term today, and we'll have some rapid updates on the Facebook page as things unfold. And I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for December 17th, 2013. Have a great Tuesday.